Tatum. Knocks it down from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings. Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Butler, good.
You love to watch Butler go into work inside. He really knows how to find those high-percentage looks.
Smart for three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Miami's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Three-pointer, no good. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. The Heat have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love seeing Butler play with this much confidence. Looking for his shots and getting them to go down.
There's Tatum with the three. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. On the break. Rebound Boston.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The drive by Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
What a creative slam by Butler, showing off his tremendous athletic ability.
And Boston calls time here. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Horford. Brogdon's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's White in for Smart. And Grant, no team better than Miami in developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league. Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami. Boston trailing. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Takes a 13-footer. And Miami again with the bucket.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And here's Miami. They're on a 19-7 run. Really left him alone that time. Oladipo's got 7 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Buries it from 3. 10 points for him.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And the Heat, another 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Heat out in front. They lead by 18. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
And here's Butler outside. Connects from downtown.
Showing the range. Butler hits just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Tatum passes to Smart. The 3. It doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And Williams punches it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Butler, bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
When you draw as much contact as Butler, you have to be able to finish through it. Jimmy mastered that art a long time ago.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Here's Adebayo. Pass to Love. Here's Butler on the take. Williams grabs the board. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Tatum. White's got his second basket of the night.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Offensive rebound.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. So Boston ends up going with a new group. And the Heat with some changes. The Heat have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Here's Strus. Yep, count it.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want. The guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
For 3, Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Robinson's got 6.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Robinson gets the bucket.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
For 3, Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's the Miami Heat way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment.
And we thank you for joining the
Coach has to be loving the all-around production. Each guy.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. They're watching it all slip away. Down in the series and down big tonight. Kenny, they're in a hole.
Yeah. The way they've looked, that hole may be a cavern.
No energy from them in the game they need to get. They're digging a hole straight to Cancun.
And the flights are so affordable. Thanks for joining us. Time to head.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Boston's shooting just 28%, lacking confidence on offense right now. And it's Smart missing. And the Heat with possession.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
It's scooped up.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
The shot by Butler, no good. So it's Boston now. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Butler. And here's Brown for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 5. You know, versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
And Brown with the stuff.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
And here's Butler outside. Hauled in by Brown. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Look, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's going to happen.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Hauser comes in for Williams, and it's White in for Brown. Oladipo into the lane. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it. Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Not an easy make by Oladipo. To stop, control, and sink the shot. Takes a lot of skill.
Smart. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Smart has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Back to Oladipo for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the Heat with possession. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Three-pointer. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
The kick to Tatum. Fires from deep. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Oladipo, the pass to Love. And Oladipo with the basket on the assist by Love. Oladipo's got 29 points. Boston's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the 3rd quarter. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Outside Tatum. Again, Boston.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
With 1 on the clock. Again, the Heat score.
Guys, he is on fire this quarter. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Heat out in front. Just stop.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters.
You can tell Brogdon is a savvy shooter, getting it off and getting the foul call.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
The Celtics shooting just around 32% from the field. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Pritchard. Offline with a 3. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Outside for Brogdon. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Oladipo, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. He hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose.
No argument here. Timeout called. The Heat. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Victor Oladipo.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Well, that Eastern Conference title is going to be theirs, thanks in large part to the work he's done tonight. If he can keep this up in the finals, look out. They'll be a tough team to beat. And the Heat shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Butler can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. 4-3, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Pass to Pritchard. They need this. Rebound by the Heat. And here's Butler outside. Connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. With the crossover, rebounded by Jovic. Miami has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Butler with the ball. Now guard and again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for 2nd place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Here's Muscala. Lays it up and banks it in. Muscala's got his first points in this one.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think...
Good! Another from 3.
incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. Got it.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down. And there aren't many feelings like this in sports. Knowing you've earned a trip to the NBA Finals, a special moment for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will be a fitting end to a conference finals that has been a one-sided affair all along.
And we always say, don't get ahead of yourself. But they've got their eyes set on the championship now. The way they dominated this series, they must be feeling like they've already got one hand on the trophy.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jimmy Butler.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brogdon. Here's Hauser. Knocked away.
Yeah, he just establishes position and stands firm. That's how you earn your rebound.
Connects again from distance.
What can you say but wow? I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement. One that'll surely be celebrated around the globe. And Boston calls time here. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
A different look for Miami. Oladipo's checked in for Love. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vincent. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Brogdon missing.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence.
And another one!
I mean, when you see a player get this hot in a playoff game, whoo, oh my.
Well, I know this. He now ranks third all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. Muscala, no good. Outside Butler. Off target from three-point range. And the Miami Heat will move on.
And you can see it on their faces. It's not just happiness, but it's the pure excitement and joy to be heading to the NBA Finals.
And it's been exciting for us to watch their progress throughout the season, Grant.
And now they're so close, B.A., to completing their mission, it's easy to look ahead. But winning the East is such a major accomplishment in and of itself. You hope they'll take the time to cherish this moment. It doesn't come around every year.
But the turnaround is quick. With the finals, they'll be here before they know it. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.